Death, taxes, and happy versus Dise on a Friday evening. Welcome everybody to the final of the Weekly Cup 87. Will it be Happy's 17th win? Not in a row, that pleb. But 70 wins, not bad. This is the best of 5. Happy is the best player in the world. Dise is the underdog. The big question is, can he take a map today? And he opens things with the Keeper on Tidehunters. A couple of players were successful here, especially Kaho was paving the way with Keeper expansion mass air. So let's see how Happy is adjusting, how Happy is reacting, and if we're gonna have fun, or if it's just gonna be 3 games, 9:30, and, well, obviously no GG, but basically GG. We have an entangle, we have the creeps attacking, and no TP. Wait, is this DK just dead? No, because he blocks with the ghouls and outmaneuvers him. Would have only been a level 1 dead hero, but still. Keeper is sharking around. Happy got the block set up. A few little green birds are flying, but that's a surround. And that's a dead. No, oh my god. He's losing the Keeper, or the TP, and saves the DK on 15 HP. And there's the dagger, and there's healing.
Player's forces are under attack.
Silver lining, Happy under pressure, pretty much from the beginning. And the Keeper has a lot of time to grow. Not a bad start. An unfortunate start, but not necessarily a bad start. Telestaff tier 2 on the way is also a Huntress. Not the fastest tech, that's why Happy is so far ahead in that tech. Scout by Dise at the expo. That would be a normal Happy thing to do. Keeper might be in trouble here actually. Big chance, but Happy. Too cool. Not breaking a sweat at all. Imagine the Huntress here. Oh my god, that would be so much damage. Coming in now, at least one gets the kill and forces another coil. DK down to 300. But yeah, thanks to Ritual, Dagger and DK Aura, he healed up quite fast. Ooh, always respect Happy surrounds. Can't allow a hunt to fall, it's too expensive. Can't allow the Keeper to fall. There's a staff, but Happy doesn't lock the surround in. Kevin is having a good chuckle at the early game. Tier 3 on the way, tier 2 done. Ooh, Happy getting the Merc camp is big. That's level 3. Uncontested. No expo up. Keeper not even near to level 3. And he's going Demon Hunter, Dryads and Bears. So no expo into air. But rather Dryads, Bears. Not sure if I like it too much. But yeah, first game in the series is oftentimes the most standard, and then we go from there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Was that a kill for Dise? I'm not too sure. Nope, Happy got the Sea Giant. So levels are fine. Demon Hunter has to start leveling. Happy is scouting as always. That's a lot of Moon Juice drained. Dise is behind in supply. Levels for the DK look good. Levels for the Keeper finally look good. So I guess with no Expo involved, nobody feels the pressure of pushing. Why not level? Oh, Happy is tier 3 already. But interesting how oftentimes he went for the fastest possible push. Not today. Or not recently. I feel like Happy is not as aggressive as before anymore. Ring of the Archmagi, nice to see. Dise with the red spot, also nice to see. But here it is. No, it's not another pit stop. What? Happy taking 2 camps before the frenzy push. Unbelievable. That gives Dise the time to level up. Wand of the Wind, dangerous. High ground. Might be helpful. What do you got? 2 slippers. Ring of the Archmagi here as well. Oh no, it's not helpful at all. It's painful, that's what it is. And now Dise has to hold. Good luck. But Happy backs off already. Very atypical. Keeps Dise in check. Eats from his land. Must feel good. And there we go. Happy with a big mana potion, of course. What else would he get? Some people say it's a drop table, but no. Keeper dead. No chance. No staff. This over. This is unfortunately over relatively fast. Gets the Naga. That's fine. But at what cost, ladies and gentlemen? At what... Oh, Happy wanted to deny, then decided to not deny because he knew the Naga would survive, and it does. Oh man. He animation cancelled the deny to trick Dise into thinking that it is a deny so he wouldn't focus it anymore. And then the Naga survived. You know, that didn't save the game, but it just shows Happy's excellence. Exclamation mark fanboy in the chat. Tide Hunter's down. 2 more to go for Happy for win number 70. And the next map is Autumn Leaves, where I wouldn't be too surprised to see a keeper again. Are you with me? No rest for the wicked as always. Once again, the gentle reminder that tomorrow is the start of the Rara Land qualifiers. In 3 different regions. Asia, Oceania, at noon Central European time, 4 PM Europe, and 10 PM Americas. So Happy bottom left with a 1-0 lead. Dise can play better, definitely. If he gets the DK kill in the early game, whole different game. Will it be a keeper again? There we go. That is supposed to open up the early game. Give him a lead. And then play it from there. If sometimes no GG is shown, it's written usually. We don't see it in the chat in Flow TV. This is not the case this time alone. This is just Dise being an unmannered boy, never writing GG. So, I put up a prediction. The prediction was for you guys, will Happy lose a map this week or not? And I'll be looking up the results now.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, different game by Dise now, maybe? This feels a little inefficient already, which is usually not allowed against Happy. He's coming. He's coming for you. You know it. Tech at the same time, so no expansion. Dice's base is pretty much a perfect circle. I respect him for that. And now it's up to the keeper to find an opening. And he was able to dodge the DK. Happy doesn't really know where the keeper is. And there's 2 targets. And no Necro up. No Necro? No Nerub. But it's also no Entangle because Dise is not level 2. Oh, if he finishes this creep, the attack is so much more potent. Okay. Now he got the Viagra, but now the ghouls are all in position. This was a little... Like, the idea was really good. Just the timing was a little off. Either the keeper was too fast. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Or the creep was too slow.
A town player's forces are under attack.
Is that base a G just twisted and turned by 180 degrees so it's standing on the top instead of the bottom? It is, right? So at least there's 1 G. Yo, Rotti, what's up, dude? Greetings to the Netherlands. Hope you had a fine evening. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful evening with Roddy and StarCraft. And the Basilisk Friday evening. We have our Friday evening ritual as well. And that is the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. There's $75 on the line and this is the grand final. You might remember Happy from the StarCraft 2 days. He is an absolute monster in Warcraft 3. Little example for that. This is Weekly Cup number 87. And you celebrate Big Gabe for his big wins on Monday, right? Okay. Happy has won 70 out of the 87 Weekly Cups. That is insane. Happy is insane. He's really good at this game. And Roddy, much appreciated, man. Hope to see you at Raraland as we're doing a little LAN event with a $10,000 tournament in Dortmund, Germany. We sold out in 3 minutes. That was pretty dope. But of course, there is a guest list spot for good old Roddy. So yeah, standing invitations for our favorite favorite orcs from the Netherlands. Of course, both of them. Or all three of them, actually. As I heard that their certain Armin VB is making the travel. Great to see you guys. Hope you enjoy some Warcraft. Okay, what's happening in the game? There is an expansion, which are not as common in Warcraft as they are in StarCraft. So this keeper here is the first hero of Dise, who's a pretty young player from Russia. Oftentimes the contester and the finalist who then gets smacked by Happy in the final, that poor kid. But he's trying.
A player's forces are under attack.
An expo is coming. If that works, it's gonna be tricky, and he's going for a very unusual style right here with Hippo Riders. This is a little outdated. Or just coming back into fashion. Who really knows with these strats? It's definitely something that Happy is not playing against too often. Unfortunately, his skill set is a pretty perfect fit against this strategy. With kiting and insane micro. Yeah, guys, Happy is really good. But good pressure so far. Onto the undead hero levels. Undead heroes are really good, in case you're not too familiar with Warcraft 3. Coil Nova is a pretty good spell combo. Oh, the mana burn was about to kill him, but he didn't. And now Lich has the staff away. Nicely done. Everything saved. But these Hippo Riders seem to be surprising Happy a little bit, who has to switch his strategy now into Fiends with earlier Web. And Dise is up a base. Not fully saturating this base just yet, which is a little worrying. And now Dise is switching into Fairies. As I said, the spell combo of Undead is pretty damn good with Coil Nova. Thing about Fairy Dragons is they're magic immune, so they can't be targeted by this set Coil Nova. And they're basically anti-casters. Sweet items for Dise overall. Healthstone to heal and get some passive regen. More armor, a lot of armor on this Demon Hunter actually. And Happy doesn't want to fight this until he has a good anti-air solution, which he doesn't have just yet. And no attempts to get a second base. This is a bit problematic, and Dise is coming. How fortified is this base? Thinking behind this is force a town portal, take the pressure off of that second base on the right hand side, force Happy into a TP, but there isn't even a TP yet, so this base is in danger. Spirit Tower does a lot of damage. Narrow Tower gives him great control, but all that time Happy is not mining. Dise is on 2 bases, and he can just TP out of here. Damage done. Not the craziest damage of all time. The base isn't broken or anything. But if Acolytes fall, this is a lot of mining time. You don't rebuild your workers as fast as you do in StarCraft. So that was a solid attack. We see the difference here, 6,800 in Happy Space and 6,500 here. So a solid 300 gold bank plus everything that he's mining here. And this is still not saturated though. That's a problem. Good vibes by Roddy, I like it. So, big supply lead for Dise. He has a heal scroll, he has a heal potion. This Ancient of War is just a damage sponge, and this is the important fight now. Massive Nova, but the Hippos are just throwaway units. You want to replace them by Fairies anyway. And if he takes away the anti-air and maybe the Destroyer, there's a solid shot. But Happy is also a micro god. It feels like he's not losing much. There's still a heal potion. Statue's gone. That is a lot of HP regen and mana regen taking away from that fight. And the longer this fight goes, the better it should be for Dise, as he got instant reinforcements. He still got extra income. His production blinks are obviously closer to the fight than Happy's are. Demon Hunter is in trouble though. Staff must be ready. Staff must be ready. And Staff is ready. Happy doesn't have that much left in the fight, but he got a level 3 Lich and a handful of ghouls, and if you have this in Happy's hands, that's all it takes. Most of the time. Night Elves have great recovery though, with Moonwells in their base, but is that enough? Potion on cooldown, Expo still stands, and that's exactly what Dise wants. The kid is fighting! Feels good! Happy wasn't working on a second base behind this. Could have just been a distraction push. Dise obviously lost a bit more. But that is fine. If he can stabilize, get a supply lead again, and eventually tech to tier 3, he's a big favorite here. To tie up the series. And that is something that rarely happens. This is dangerous though. Red spot, biggest creep on the map, biggest reward on the map. And Happy was close at the shop, but wasn't scouting on the right hand side. Demon Hunter, no! No! That is a terrible disaster. Super unlucky. He was creeping this on the edge. Yep, and Dise leaves always without GG's. Oh no. So, these creeps on the right hand side, they're pretty hard. They throw boulders that stun you, and when you're stunned, obviously you can't move, but you can't also staff the unit out that is stunned. And I guess that was a bit of a chain stun there. That usually never happens. Man! There was an opportunity though for Dise to take it. But now Happy is close to yet another weekly cup victory. Such a wasted opportunity. He wanted to be greedy. You have to be greedy versus Happy. You have to live on the edge versus Happy. But not like this, guys. Not like this. But yeah, the fact that Happy survived that fight at Dice's Expo was like 17 food down. Just goes to show how good he is. He's really freaking good. Not the greatest showcase, everybody, for all the people who came with a Roddy raid. But yeah, F for sure. It's you know, sometimes Warcraft 3 is a rough game, you know? Just forget about it. This game could either be the big start of the turnaround, or at least the one map of the week for Dise, or it could also be over in like 4 minutes if the young Dise is now tilted. Which hopefully is not the case. Yeah, Happy, yeah, exactly. Like, he has no idea what happened, right? So, gotta say that either I wasn't casting this entire week, so this is my first cast back. Either I missed a big development, or Dise is playing a little off meta. I thought Demon Hunter first was pretty much established, but he's switching to Keeper, which was a thing quite some time ago, but he's bringing it back, also with Mass Air, which is arguably easier to execute than the Undead strategy is. But still, you need great timings for that, you need a great foundation for that. Fun to see Warcraft 3 is strong in love. Thank you, Eric. That is super awesome. Thanks for stepping by. If you like what we do, we have a great weekend coming up with qualifiers to our offline event in 3 regions, both days this weekend, starting in Asia at noon, going over to Europe at 4 p.m. and going to the Americas at 10 p.m. Happy didn't deny this, did he? No, he didn't. So yeah, if you like to see Warcraft 3, then this is the place to be, everybody. Really cool to see so many of you from that raid staying for a while.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, this is match points for Happy, obviously. Dise has to win 3 games in a row to turn this around, where, you know, the odds are not that great. But let's see. This time, feels like it's a little bit different. Expo is certainly later. Happy not denying the ghoul. Officially washed.
A player
59-3 LOL. Well, what if I tell you that's not even remotely the most dominant stat that Happy has. I think he has like, I don't know, what was it, 117-1 against Sheik or something? Oh, this is... Wait, is it huge or is it not huge? We have to check in a second. Does Happy have a 5th Acolyte or not? No! He has to cancel the tech. That's sick. So... Obviously Undead's... Wait, what the hell is happening here? Undead have 2 separate workers. They have Ghoul for the lumber and Acolyte for the gold. So during attack, you can only rebuild the ghouls, but not the acolytes. So Happy was in tech already, lost an acolyte, and that costs a lot of gold, which you absolutely need. So Happy is switching gears completely from a relatively fast tech to a super late expansion, and Dise sees it. Thank you, Young Fang, for the 10-month resub. And destroys that expo as well. The thing is, his keeper is super fragile. The town portal was used already. So if he gets surrounded, he's dead. But this is as almost as good as an early game as it somehow gets at this point in the game. Like diving into the undead base, getting that acolyte, that's an absolute dream. Plus he got a ghoul before. That is pretty sick. And now Happy is teching again, but this is Dise being an entire tech ahead. Usually against any other opponent, that's a win. Right there. No economy advantage, no crazy hero advantage. This is just game at this point. But this is Happy. And he's a whole different beast. And the laws of Warcraft do not apply to him. But we'll see. Maybe it's just a straight up game from here and Dise wins. Good for us. More Warcraft is always more good. So tech on the way. Dryads are coming. A way more reliable strat than the mass air is. Harder to execute, arguably, but also higher ceiling for that strat. Keeper is not level 3, that's changing now. Nope. Ah! It's changing now. There we go. So with that Keeper, he can buy a lot of time, as you just saw before. At the same time, Demon Hunter has to level, and Dise has the right read that Happy is trying to buy time on the left-hand side to go for his expansion once again, but with the Keeper, you can kill that Acolyte with Entangle, you can summon Treants, destroy this thing, and then that plan is ruined. What can Happy do here in the base now? Trying to force a TP. Very unlikely that Dise is falling for it. That would be more or less a panic move, but not on this level usually. If you can find some stray units, that's fine. Ooh, that tree. Oh, that's annoying, but not a game breaker. So Dise knows how far behind Happy is in tech. Can play this advantage. Has to play this advantage. Solid archer save, my boy.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
This has to become a win for Dise. Lich isn't out yet. Coil Nova not that scary. DH with the Ring of Regeneration is fantastic for him. And Fiend Statue's Destro is the way. But usually, Happy starts Frenzy upgrade at around 830, which would be now. Not even done with tier 3 yet. Still missing like a third or so. So yeah, everything is vastly delayed. Come on, give us game 4, boy. Thing is, this entire army can pretty much fall apart with a successful nuke on one of the heroes. So you gotta have the staffs, you gotta have the involts, you gotta have the levels. And working on it. Happy's expansion attempts were denied twice. Can constantly threaten one of them, but needs a lot of resources now for potential third hero, Frenzy, Destroyers. And then it's time to fight. And Dise playing map control on one base with lots of creeping to not give this XP to Happy. Because if there's a way to win this, then with high level heroes. The timings are all out the window at this point. Cloak of Flames can be pretty great at the very beginning of the fight, because then there's supposed to be a lot of ghouls on the ground. They're rather fragile. Cloak of Flames does 10 damage per second in an AoE around the hero. So that's great against ghouls, on top of all the other damage. And good thing for Dise, there's no golems that stun you on this map. It's incredible how close this game is with what happened in the early game. But alright, here we go. A little bit of a Congo line for Dise. Not perfect, but definitely fightable. Destroyer upgrade is ready. Here we have it. Demon Hunter Invo Potion Keeper level 4. No level 2 Nova just yet. And Dise chasing. Dryads provide some slow. That's kinda nice, but the Demon Hunter wasn't working on the undead heroes for a long time. So the mana burn was missing for some time. If you can get rid of these destroyers and maybe even the fiends, that's grand. Demon Hunter needs to burn everything and stay safe at the same time. I don't know if it's the right call to chase this far with the Demon Hunter without boots, but he runs it down at the cost of what though? Bear falls, Coil arrives, and that's the result of a Demon Hunter not mana burning the entire time. Still, Dise has a huge lead. This fiend gets away actually, what? But Happy is down to the heroes and the Destro. But he's building an expansion on the back of this attack, which is kinda nuts that this is almost working. But here comes the slow. Happy trying to get the block in. Does work, saves the Lich, but probably not this Expo. Here we go. No narrow buff. This is looking good for Dise. Lich forced into an invul. There is a town portal to save the keeper. No mana potion. And a cancel. This could be the knockout punch. Happy's usually fighting until the very, very last chance is gone. He still sees one. We've seen absurd comebacks in the past 5 years with Happy. So there is always a chance, because other players are not as flawless as he is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter 4 is amazing because he became so much more tanky. Mana potion, not necessarily that great. Happy, stubborn as he is and always was, goes for more expansion attempts. At some point it has to work, right? Dise reads him well.
A player's forces
Should
are
be another cancel. And yep, it is. So, Happy is scouting for a Dise Expo, but that's not happening either. Oh, if Dise wins this, that's gonna be a lot of channel points burned. But you know it, Coil Nova Game Over is still in the mix. Unholy Aura, very bad item for Happy, as that is already provided by the DK. And auras don't stack in Warcraft 3. Ooh, this will burn 800,000 channel points, everybody. RIP. And all that Dise needs is this upgrade on the bottom left hand side, a handful of talents, mold them into crows, shoot at the destroyers, and then the ground is yours. But he's not waiting, he sees his opportunity for the creep jack. Happy gets the hell out of there without losing anything. Gets the XP, gets the item, and should be safe. But yeah, once you gotta, oh, what's it called again? The School of Crows? A flock? I don't know. A group of crows? It's almost unwinnable for the undead. Also, Happy has no web, so he can't take the crows down. Happy's opening up the map. That could be 2 opportunities for an expansion, or 3 even. Here, here, here. Oh, and there you see the damage. Destroyer chased by Dryads and the crow. And that is slow, and that is a connection, and that's probably... Oh, nice save by Happy, as this army is not connected at all. Dise a little misled. Happy's trying it again. Is that insanity already?
A player's forces are under attack.
Four crows. Web is up. Coil Nova can get rid of crows rather easy. This should be the knockout punch. $12 lead. Ah, yeah, murder of crows. Which is damn cool. My emo heart appreciates that. My emo brain forgets about it. Okay, calm before the storm. Here. Ah, not yet. Not yet. Oh, 7 crows, dude. If he can split them so they're not stacked and the Nova doesn't hit them all, this must be GG's. I thought talents couldn't attack destroyers. They changed it in a patch. So they do piercing damage now, the crows. One of the best changes Warcraft 3 has probably ever gotten. VGR DPQ, thank you for the sub. Happy's expanding. It's almost done. And all of a sudden, Dise has to act. 20 food lead. Heal scroll, invul, 1 invul as well. As well. Here's the German in me. Would love to see Dise get a heal scroll as well. I think that's what he's aiming for. If Happy holds this, he can still win the game. Crow position seems fine for now. You don't want them caught. Demon Hunter up front, Dryads to the side, Bears in the middle. But Happy's not falling for it. He's luring Dise into an unfavorable position. That's a huge Nova! And then the web, and then the kiting. Is that the beginning of Dice's downfall? Or can he clutch it out? Absurd that this late game is a thing. But the heal scroll was clutch. You gotta come in with the demon to burn more. Heal scroll on Happy's side as well. And the Emperor is starting to lose some. Destro's close. They have to come forward for the dispel. And that's the chance for the destroyers to do damage. But the control, as absurd as it was, is level 5 DH. And this, so many bears still intact. The crows were supposed to die. It's okay. It's not that great that they died. And 3 destroyers are still up. There's a certain comeback mechanism now. Because destroyers do absurd damage. Uh-oh. Keeper. No way, Dise! No way, Dise. Don't throw this. Don't throw this. The bears are getting decimated. Crows are still chasing. Here we go. Target switch. Demon Hunter to rule them all. Solo experience for him now. His ultimate is one of the strongest in the game. First Destro down. My god, that took so long. But you're breaking a sweat now, don't you? Happy's on 2 bases. Dise almost mined out. This expo is a thing now. No way. No way. Dise, man. That felt impatient. Like, this position here is super great. If you can weave in and out, you're far away from the Lich ideally, so he can kill you. And then you attack the Destros when they come forward for the dispel. But it's so easy set, it's so hard to do. Keep her back in 20. Come on, boy. 10 seconds. Dise out of gold. Whatever you lose now will not come back in a long time. The tree can waddle over and tangle the gold mine here. Then he has income again. But Coil Nova is an easy way of sniping individual units. And that is expensive. Supply even.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this is what you have to do constantly. Demon Hunter, burn. Very, very little cooldown, just 6 seconds. You have to rinse and repeat. The grand final obviously on the line here. And Happy is never exposing his hero, or rarely exposing the heroes to these mana burns. It hits the statues, that hurts. But on the heroes it would be even worse. Soon we're back to one base. Great positioning by Happy again. Oh, he catches the Lich. Every mana burn is a spell gone. In case of the DK, 2 spells gone. And the statues are starting to drain. This is expensive to heal and regen against it. When is Dise feeling secure? Mining started again. Dise is playing this in a very, very fragile way. No invo potion, no heal potion, no anti-magic, no second orb. Didn't expect this to go 25 minutes. Happy cancelled his tech. Had to rebuild 2 acolytes. Tried to expand. That was cancelled. And then he started the tech again. Dise was an entire tech ahead. Doom Train, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Subs are on discount, by the way. Did you know? September, it's what it's called. It's for cheap now. Go get him. Happy is pushing. Happy is pushing for another victory. Another weekly victory. Dise has to engage now. Where's the repair? Where's the keeper? Where's the demon? Where's the murder? There we have it. Maybe he's overshooting on crows. This might very well be the case. They have great range. They have great damage. First Destro down. Okay, that was faster than last time. Happy is suffering. But the damage uptime by Dise doesn't seem to be perfect. Therefore, he plays it a little safer. And this might just be the win eventually. But now they're getting all webbed just when I said that he plays it safer. What a caster curse this is. If he keeps the Demon Hunter alive, this should still be his fight. Hard to connect though. Fiends are all starting to fall. There's no more heal scroll for Happy, just the coil. But it's more kills. Another Death Showdown. Fiends are falling left, right, and center. The 20 food lead has been re-established. And this must be it. Come on. One crow after the next. Always web. Always phenomenal kiting. Happy. Rarely is it that the bears touch him. Demon Hunter, gotta be careful! There's a coil! Staff out, almost in panic. And now the big damage dealer is gone from this fight. But so are many, 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 many fiends. And surround! That's the DK! This gotta be it! Come on! Level 6! It is it! Dise gets a map! Can you believe it? My god, what a fight this was! How hard he had to fight for this to become a thing. A gift by Happy that he exposed his main to the keeper. And Dise, man. Made us all sweat a bunch. Jesus Christ. Oh, wrong map. Happy is the host in these finals. Selected the wrong map. Is he getting shaky? We have ourselves a grand final, everybody. A proper grand final. Where both players can, you know, win maps and stuff. It's one of these today. Ooh, and the next map is the latest edition. To the map pool, that is Hammerfall. When was the last time Happy won a map against Dise? When Happy wasn't off racing. Let's check this out. Warcraft3.info, everybody. Great resource for all things Warcraft 3. So let us take a look, everybody. Happy versus Dise. I'm just making sure that we don't miss anything. It's not that long ago, actually. It's 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks isn't that much. Oops. But yeah, for all the people who came from Roddy, this is how the Happy versus Dise Grand Finals usually look. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Yeah, that was an off one where Happy was playing random. They played human. And from Todd, you all know, human. Yeah, that's the most successful faction in Warcraft 3. But you hear the sounds and you shall see the in-game as well. Dise with the momentum now. Let's freaking go, everybody. Can he make it a 2-2? When was the last time Dise got 2 maps? When Happy wasn't randoming. Weekly... Oh no, that was the off race. There was an off race. Did this ever happen? I don't think it ever happened. At max, Dise is getting 1 map against Happy's Undead. But maybe it's just the day today. Queuing you a quick ad so you don't have it in game. So what do we got? Keeper crafted is still.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy also not switching anything. For now. Hammerfall can help you expand. Or it is possible to expand here. Probably in Night Elf vs Undead you wanna expand at the 6 o'clock here, right? But yeah, same game plan as before. Get that level 2. Harass Happy in the base while he's teching. But let's see if Happy is maybe switching it up. Because as I said, you can expand on Hammerfall. And that could be a thing. And then the game is obviously a whole lot different. Okay, guys, can we for the first time ever get a full best of 5 between Happy's Undead and Dise? Happy's level 2 and Dise isn't. This is not the greatest situation. You of course want to catch these ghouls, but Happy's positioning seems to be too good. Night Elf creeping here, not a guaranteed level 2. I wonder if something went wrong. But no, he didn't deny anything. Ooh, so it is Entangle first, but no Treants after. Drunken Bash, thank you for the 47 month, man. Closing in on the 4 years. Keep going.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, Expo now. Happy should expect this. Definitely. 100%. Gets a Tele Staff, which is a tool that helps you get out of Entangle. Spell of the Keeper.
A town is under
So that helps. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Coil is ready in 5. Happy blocks with the Skelly. Happy blocks with the Skelly again. Almost in kill threshold. Phew. Close. That's a town portal. That's a lot of Moonwell juice. But Happy backs off. Goes to the north, which is interesting. And that is almost a free expansion for Dise. Different game plan. Rather normal keeper game plan. Instead of the one base keeper game plan. I don't hate it. TK is hurt, but well leveled. Tech is obviously like a million times better than before. And this is where you will see the dangerous undead 9-minute nightmare.
A town is under siege.
Just a skeleton harassing. It's not much. Oh, Dise a little inefficient, but oh boy, what's happening here? Happy no TP, very, very hurt, but we get mass air again. The strat that got him incredibly close to victory on map 2, that was. Happy being hurt is not that normal. Creeping is good. Panda second? What? No Demon Hunter versus Happy sounds like a nightmare.
A player's force
But okay.
attack.
I hope Dise knows what he's doing.
A town is under siege.
Panda, great AoE damage. Good tank. But the Demon Hunter is so fast. Panda isn't. Does so much single target damage. Panda really doesn't. And mana burn, like... Undead's biggest strength is their spells. And the Demon Hunter takes them away. And now you don't have a Demon Hunter. So the Undead keeps his spells. Happy does a good job in scouting what Dise is doing. Obviously. Gotta do it. Keeper seems fairly passive, but he's mostly sharking around to snipe or to see if there's an expo. Which is not the case. Invis potion, but Happy has a ward up. Yeah, he knows, dude. He knows. In anticipation. Oh boy, this is scary. Reveal, but out of range. He dodged the reveal. Happy doesn't know where he is. And this is all time for the expo. All that time Happy can't push.
Player's forces are under attack.
Wait, was there a deny? Oh, the Ancient of War denied the Snapper back like 2 minutes before. Oops. Alright, can this work? On this map, no creeps that can stun you to death. Happy with a great
Player's forces are
Lich inventory. An absurd damage dealer. Also against air.
town is under siege.
But alright, let's see if this works. Panda got to level 3 really fast. And so far Happy is defending this well. But again, no counter expo. Additional economy advantage for Dise, which he needs because he's on tier 2, Happy's on tier 3. One base equalizes attack. And Dise is getting some damage done
Forces are under attack.
without taking much. Big healing. Amazing. Against the spells. And this just continues to be annoying. Forces 2 towers already in the base, which can't go into army. I talked about 9-minute nightmare, but I don't see it. Second crypt snipe. Oh, this is so big. Against mass air, you want mass fiends to do the weapon kiting game again. A lot lower on destroyers as they don't, well, like they don't really do too much. Alright. One's a little too careless. Boom, hippo dead. But you want to rotate hippos out anyway, or at least get somewhat of a mix. Yes, I told you 2 minutes ago, trick deny. I have a delay, brother. Do you understand what that is? Sorry about that. Happy's trying to expand. Again. But this should be scouted. And relatively easy cancelled. Dise is going for another flyby. And Panda helps in that regard. Of course, if there's never a direct fight, you don't really need the Demon Hunter too much. But is that enough damage? Not too sure how many. He needs to kill the echoes. Yep, that's money now. If you can get rid of the Spirit Tower, Happy is supply blocked at 40. And this huge expenses. Oh boy. 4 and 3. He holds onto the tower. 2 echoes down. Was that it? Plus an expo coming. I've casted way too many happy games to say that another Dise win is possible. But I've seen games that were over at this point. Panda has a mana potion. Not the greatest breath of fire, but every fiend counts. Every coil drained counts. Do we have upgrades already? No, 0-0 should definitely go for a Hunter's Hole, Dise. Because then fairies get a lot better. Not all of the fairies in the fight. This is stressful. We're switching targets now from fiends who also have no upgrades, which is very atypical. And how many more coils? That's it, right? DK is naked. No more consumables. If Dise keeps up the macro and gets more army into this, there might be a win possible, but amazing splits by Happy. Oh my god, this army is everywhere, and that's not really what you want. You want it centered to be able to attack it with all fairies at the same time, but that's the statue's gone, maybe even both of them. Oh, that's troublesome. Can he reach with the stick? Stick! Go for it! Kill him! It's out of the fight. It would be a huge win if he gets that done, and he does. Keeper escapes to the main, can heal up there. Happy's down in supply. Did this buy enough time for his second base, and can Dise sniff it out? This was very expensive on both sides. Both probably lost a lot. Let's check real quick. Yep. Lot of value burned. And Dise is not aggressive enough. Happy gets the second base up. Forgot to build the second crypt, so he can't rebuild the fiends as fast as he would originally like to. And I really worry about Dise if he doesn't kill the base. DK! No TP, but Entangle doesn't last long enough because of that Destroyer. Can he reach now? Running away for the Undead, relatively simple, thanks to Unholy Aura. Movement speed boost, amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it feels like Dise is running out of steam. Or is he? Happy's catching up, quickly. Lich in trouble now. Also, no invul on him. But a lot of coils, in absence of a Demon Hunter. Of course there is. Can he stay close to the Destro? Not really, he's trying to... It's just whack-a-mole at this point. But the molds do a very fine job in disappearing. Uh-oh, invul needs to be used soon on the Keeper to keep him safe. Panda does a great job, level 4 now. Some additional losses for Happy, but you need more at this point. You see a coil coming. Dise wants to dodge it. Oh, no, coil is gone actually. And now there's the Sapper. Can it connect? Will it connect? Oh no, the Acolytes are here. Great response by Happy. Lich is close. He's trying to get it and he does. Oh boy, that was expensive. Game still on the knife's edge. Grand final about to be decided. There is no TP. Invul though. Also no staff. Dise. This is almost suicidal at this point. Ooh, so close. What do you do if the invul is gone? What do you do? Heal potion on Happy's side. I think he's pressing all the right buttons and Dise gives it up. Very, very unfortunate. Happy is kiting Dise across the entire map. And Dise again, close to the victory, but couldn't clutch it out. If he scouts earlier, moves across earlier, then there's a way better chance. But with the base up, there is none. With double Crypt Fiends up, there is none. Tech lead for Happy obviously comes into play. High level heroes were crazy. But this was one of the better finals that we have here in the weekly. Well done. Good fight. Is all we can do. All we can hope for in Warcraft 3. Thank you very much. Once again, Rotti, much love for the raid. If you guys enjoyed this after a wonderful evening with Roddy, having a little throwback to Warcraft 3 days, feel free to follow. We're doing a lot of Warcraft here. It's our job, basically Warcraft 3 every single day from Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Back to Warcraft.com is our schedule. Socials are linked everywhere. It's all at Back to Warcraft. And as I said, the entire weekend is packed with qualifiers to our very own LAN event called Rara Land, which will happen at the end of November. $10,000 on the line. Players from all over the world come to Dortmund. And this is where we need to get some invites for, and that's what the players are trying to achieve yesterday. So, we have a couple of things to do still. And that is to decide the map pool for next week. Yeah, Happy's micro is absurd. Like the splits, the coil timings, everything. Like it's so close to perfect. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah. $50 to Happy, 25 to Dise. He's just better, dude. He's just better. And there's a lot of coils if you don't burn the DK. Yeah, how did we do it last time when I was here? Caster is a goat. Oh, thank you, Cello Troll. Glad you enjoy this. Glad you enjoyed this. Yeah, map pool votes. First of all, we have to do the latest prediction. Will Happy lose a map this week? Yes. Complete prediction. Boom! Channel points burned. Oh yeah, I didn't think of a new way to vote actually, so we're gonna do a straw poll again real quick. Which maps shall be removed from next week's map pool? Question mark. We had 7 maps in the pool today. And they were autumn leaves. We also had the wonderful map Hammer Fall. And then we had Shallow Grave. A lot of different maps today. Springtime. Tide Hunters. Twisted Meadows. And we didn't even see Turtle Rock once, right? Turtle Rock. Allow a selection of multiple options. Range 1 to 3. One vote per IP. There we go. Close poll on the 15th of September 2023. How much time do I give you? 5 minutes should be fine, I guess. 6 minutes is fine. 23:06. I think I did this right. So the straw poll is right here. You can select up to 3 maps that you don't want to see next week, and then we spin the wheel to decide what we replace it with. Whew, my throat hurts so bad, it's ridiculous. So I want Turtle Rock out because it's rather boring, but then I love all the other maps. That's kind of hard to say. All right, I go for these 3. Show me the results. Yeah, Tide Hunters, we've seen it a lot. Hammerfall 6 votes. Why? Why is Hammerfall getting 6 votes? That I really don't understand. Twisted, of course, GOAT map. We should force everyone to play on Twisted, to be honest. Ah, there we go. Autumn Leaves taking over. This is close, man. This was a great map pool today. It was. Maybe minus Turtle Rock, but that's about it. So you guys have 5 more minutes. Yeah, I think that this is nothing against Tide Hunters, just we've seen it so often. Because everybody likes it. That obviously results in high play rate and high visibility. What a close race, guys. A lot of people seem to love Shallow Grave as well, which I agree with. Took like 2 years for the breakthrough, I feel. But now Shallow Grave is there. Damn conservative Warcraft community. People are drunk. Yeah, I remember when you guys just wanted to anger me and voted Twisted on the 1. That was one of the saddest days. God damn, this is the closest vote we've ever had. So, just if you're coming in late, that's the link again. You got 4 minutes. Damn, time is... Okay, 3 minutes. If you hear this, 1.5 minutes. Is this the case with Hammerfall now? Or is there really anyone who doesn't like Hammerfall? You want to achieve a perfect balance. That's what you're going for. That's what you do. I tell you what, if you achieve the perfect balance, the map pool stays this way. Oh, there we go. Turtle Rock surpassing Hammerfall. Doesn't look good for the perfect balance, everybody. How much you got? 2 minutes. 1 minute, it says. Ooh, it's close. Every vote counts. That goes for everything in life, by the way. Every single one. 1 minute 30. If you hear this, the vote is closed. It's not too much movement anymore. Hammerfall is not entertaining? What? That is an absolute lie. Oh boy, this is so close. Ten votes for Twisted is 10 votes too many, correct. My god, this is close. What do we got on the clock? 40 seconds. "30 seconds. Not much movement anymore. Oh, is that the decision? Looks like the decision. Autumn Leaves getting more votes. And it's only 10 seconds left. Yeah, that's it. GG. Minus TH minus TR minus AL. That is the official result. GG, everybody. And now we spin the wheel to select some new maps. And as always, I gotta make sure I write down the maps that we haven't seen today. So that was Concealed, EI, LR, NI, Runes of Ashara. Is that it? 5 maps? Yep. All right. So for next week, we'll be having Northern Lights. Woo! Damn, not used to that anymore. 2 more maps. Here we go. 25% chance. The donkey map. Yay! Woo! And now, the 33% chance for either Runes of Ashara, Last Refuge, or Concealed Hill. Concealed Hill it is! That's our map pool for next week. My throat is killing me. Thank you very much, everyone who signed up. We had a big cup today. It was lovely to see. Tomorrow, qualifiers. Back to warcraft.com/BWS qualifier. Rara Land qualifiers. Starting at 12 the entire day. Sign up. I'll host you to someone who is also playing Warcraft. Big shout out to Rotti for a huge raid. I think this was one of the biggest raids we've ever got because we never get any big raids. So much love to you, my man. And I throw you to a friend of mine called... You know, I told you earlier... no. To a friend of mine who's casting old Warcraft 3 replays. His name is W3 History. At the moment, he's casting an old Stars War with Team Grubby versus Team Sky, Team Europe versus Team China. So enjoy Fishy. And see you tomorrow. You better sign up, everybody, for the Raraland qualifier. See ya.